And now, the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan.
She says, should we get the sushi to go since they're taking so long to make it? I said, nah, the Bonfire's a shit show.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
It was good sushi, at least. Was it awesome?
It was pretty good. Yeah, it was this place called Hama.
Also, you don't want to fuck with people that are making raw fish for you.
Right.
You don't want to be like, hey, faster. And they're like, oh, yeah, you want to see something? You want poop?
Yeah.
You want poop piss?
Yep, they might give you that eel sauce.
Everybody, it's Steve-O in studio with us right now. He's got a new book, A Hard Kick in the Nuts, What I've Learned from a Lifetime of Terrible Decisions, out right now. Also out on the Bucket List Tour with dates coming up in Chicago, Austin, and Vegas. Steve-O.com for tickets and all tour dates.
So, dude, what's up with the that list that took so long? Do you know how much of my day I had to invest in waiting to see if I was on the list of comics at the Skankfest? That fucking list, the most... I'm like, dude, why does my fucking name have to be so far down the alphabet? Like, yeah, that list was long.
It's
Congrats
a long list. Oh, thank you. Well, it's Christine.
She disappeared.
Wherever she is. She's the one putting it together with Rebecca Trent. It's like Louis J. Gomez's kind of brainchild. And then those two bring it to life every year. It's going to be, it's going to be a fun thing, man.
Ah, damn, I'm thrilled to be a part of it. Do you guys officially promote Skankfest as, like, the gathering of the juggalos for comedy?
Basically.
Yeah. They know. They know there's going to be a lot of tricep acne. There's going to be a lot of dudes in black shirts.
Help me understand tricep acne.
It's like, when you see guys like a little acne on the back of the arm, it's like an indicator. He's
got like a mom arm and it's a little rosacea.
Yeah, a little rosacea.
Little prickly heat.
You just know that the dude can slam a Mountain Dew fast and probably listens to podcasts. You know,
okay.
I love it.
Good.
Yeah,
I love it. That's when I know.
If you
I'm
want, you can give a
comfortable.
lot of pink bellies that day.
Nice.
A lot of fat pasties with their stomach out. You can give it a cack. Too.
Yeah, a lot of body gloves.
I had the pleasure and the honor of hosting the actual gathering of the Juggalos last year.
Oh, you hosted the whole thing. I performed at it a couple times.
Nice. I hosted one day of it. The main stage, I basically introduced each musical act and did like some silly trick or stunt in between each act.
That's awesome.
Now, as soon as I get out on stage, all I hear in the crowd is, show us your butthole. And I'm thinking to myself, that's odd, like I wonder why they're screaming that. And
that was the name of the next band?
No, then I get off, I introduce the band, I get off, I'm talking to the guy Shaggy Too Dope, and I'm like, man, they're all screaming, show us your butthole. He's like, oh yeah, no, they mean it. They really, really want to see it. That's like what they're about. So I'm like, well, who am I to not give them what they want?
Yeah, if it's a custom, you have to keep it.
When in rural Ohio.
Yeah.
Right, so I go out there and I spread my ass cheeks so wide that it hurt. And I thought nothing of it.
Yeah.
And then I came off the stage. I told Shaggy, I was like, man, I spread my butt cheeks as wide as I possibly could. And the next day he says, man, you weren't kidding. He sends me this photo that somebody took from the crowd. It's like, maybe it was the concert lighting.
Yeah.
That's my only excuse.
You think maybe it might be a shadow? Maybe.
Dude, I sent this photo to my girl, and she's like, good God, you could fit the whole fucking microphone in there.
You got a gaper.
It's it's a gnarly gaper, dude.
Gaping
I wonder if they caught you, though, on like the opening of the cough, though. Maybe it's normally tight. But the part where they try to get the drugs out in prison.
Yeah, they go do the cough.
They might have caught you right there.
Dude, I'm gonna show
One of them
you.
watched it, was like, you can get a whole Faygo can in there.
Dude.
Well, we talked to this about skanks last night, but there's apparently like a very common thing is losing butt plugs up assholes, because some people have very accepting assholes.
Oh, so they just suck it in and then it's gone?
I put a suppository in before, and I did feel like I told you, like it went
like a little spaghetti noodle.
Dude. Oh! Who wore it better?
That's Kermit the Frog. Jesus. You know what it is? It's a deep asshole. The asshole's very inset.
Oh, sweet Lord. Dude,
Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of funnel before the hole.
I see what you think, though, with the lighting, but because you spread it to the point of pain, I think that's all asshole.
No.
I mean, no.
No, I tell you, it's the You know, the Death Star has the part that it's
the little moon,
the little
the little
concave
sunken,
in. Yeah,
the little sunken.
That's the sunken in part of his Death Star.
Damn, dude.
And that's catching a lot of shadow.
From that angle, that was an open-jawed photo taken. They were like,
that was an unfortunate moment.
yeah.
No, not for the Juggalos. They love that
Yeah,
shit.
actually, you're right. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a glory hole.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything no-go there. They threw shit at Tila Tequila
Nice.
at the Gathering of the Juggalos the one year. And then I think, wasn't
That
Method
has
Man
to
like right
have
after
been-
her? And he was like, that shit's over. And they were like, okay.
Okay, but we still we had fun.
You know that Vanilla Ice has performed at like every single gathering of the Juggalos except for maybe one or two for the last 20 years.
He's the house band.
Dude, he is legit.
Vanilla Ice, take it away.
Yeah,
And
dude.
DJ Paul from 3 6 Mafia has the Juggalo Hatchet Man tattoo on his fucking neck.
Oh, they
Damn.
get so much love there. Those guys. I tell you, when you go, it's why I think you are going to enjoy Skankfest.
I
You are
think
going to
so,
see it for
too.
comedy in that way. They are so stoked to meet everybody and just watch their good comedy. Or they're not talking during the shows.
Yeah,
They
great
like listen.
fans.
Nice.
They're very good fans.
Can I ask that we have the same concert lighting as the...
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
dude, we got to get that butthole.
This crowd would
figured.
also actually you do very well to show this crowd your asshole as well.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
think they probably want you to up it since they know about the asshole. So maybe toss the
Right.
balls back, give them a little fruit bowl.
What? Right. Okay.
Are you doing? Are you doing a comedy jam? Are you doing one of the songs at the comedy jam?
Is the comedy jam going to be a thing there?
All 3 nights, yeah.
I did that when I was in. I was at Just for Laughs, the Mexican like
Oh, the one that was in
Cancun, yeah, the
Cancun.
Cancun.
Cancun Just for Laughs, and yeah, it wasn't that great of an experience. Number one, because
Dude,
I don't
preach.
have
I suck at it.
Dan doesn't like it either.
I refuse to do it.
I don't have a good singing voice, and I got like they said, okay, you tell a story and then you sing a song. So I'm like, I tell a story, and they got like mad. Everyone said, my girl says that. How long did I tell my story for? I'm like 5 minutes.
It felt like 20.
That's not what you want to hear. It felt like 20.
Felt like 20. Felt like a long story before we
God
got to that
damn it.
song.
I was like, well, then fuck that. You know, they're like, I thought that everybody liked my story, but,
Yeah.
you know, like, I'm catching grief about it. All right, well, fuck it, you know? Like, I don't like singing, and I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah, if you don't like singing, it's got to be a lot of things work out to make it go good. Dan,
I failed twice, and I
oh
just
man,
won't do it.
2
I just
times,
can't.
and
Yeah.
he panicked both
I just
times.
don't like singing.
You
I don't.
did
I
good.
feel stupid. I don't have the confidence to sing with any confidence.
Right.
If that makes sense. I don't have any. It fucking sucked, and I was like, I'm
Live
done.
it, dude. You have to go live it for a minute.
Jay loves it. I walked backstage. I was like, this fucking sucks, and I'm done.
Oh, me, I'm singing
Oh,
Brian Adams doing
dude.
power kicks.
Speaking of buttholes,
All right.
Yeah.
are you familiar with the guy who Tom Segura really drew a lot of attention to? This guy is able to shove his own balls, both of them, completely up his asshole and then shit
them
them
out.
out.
He
Yeah.
shit his own
He
balls.
shits out his own balls. And
In
what's so
slow mo, right?
yeah, what's so incredible about it is like he's got this video and he's like behind the door. You know, you're just looking at an empty doorway, and then he pops in, and you're looking at his asshole, and then boom, sure enough, out come both of his balls out of his asshole.
And they drop and then
The guy's
hang.
name
Yeah.
is Pierce Paris. Okay, he's an adult film star.
Yeah.
He lives in Vegas.
Okay.
He's gonna be there. He's got this plan. He says he's finally figured out how to do the anal plug car tow.
Well, like pull a car with his
we're
ass.
gonna-
Like
we're gonna-
strongman shit.
Yeah, like we're gonna. It's
Wow.
gonna be, you know, and I'm like, I don't know if you've seen my butthole,
Yeah.
That's got to be one big plug.
right? But
We're gonna need a bigger butt plug.
right. But I have every intention of getting together with Pierce Paris. I was like, dude, I'm going to be in Vegas for 3 days because not only do I have Skankfest, 2 days of it on my calendar.
Yeah.
The following day, Sunday, I have my own show in Vegas.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Nice,
Damn,
fuck
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, and he wants to meet up and be like, I'm going to show you this butt plug car.
Dude.
Have you ever been more jealous of an ability?
I tried so
I was
hard.
gonna say, it seems like you should be the guy who farts his balls out of his
The
ass.
first thing I did when I saw that video was try.
Practice. That's so funny.
It's so hard.
Once I saw it, I knew I had to do it.
I mean, dude,
I'll
like,
tell you what, on a nice hotel room,
Yeah.
when I'm pantsless jerking off,
Sure.
legs way akimbo,
Yeah.
having it's a warm day, so the balls are dragging, and I feel them at my age now, bouncing on my asshole. I've never tried it, but I've wondered if I could do it.
What, pop a grape?
I've thought about it. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if it would hurt too much to get it into. I'm a bit of a little tight girl down there, so
yeah,
I don't know if my balls would be able to break through without hurting.
it's not gonna feel good.
I mean, pulling the car, though, doesn't that just pull the plug
That's
right out?
That's what I would think.
So he's just got such a strong
You gotta
asshole.
clamp down.
Initially, he was like suggesting that we could help ourselves out, and I was like, "No, dude, integrity, bro.
Yeah, dude.
No
that's what I want to hear.
No faking the funk, dude.
Fuck
We're either
yeah.
pulling a car."
Oh, he
I
said
was
we
like,
cheated a little bit, he was saying.
Yeah,
Well, he goes, we'll
like,
use a little movie magic.
I think. I mean, I don't want to throw him under the car that we're going to tow. but yeah, I think that was the impression I got. I have this other idea, and my lady sitting right here only heard about it today for the first time. We haven't had a chance to discuss it because
Has Lux ever shot down an idea? Because I got a chance to watch.
my bucket list show, and
your
thank
bucket
you
list show,
again for.
which I came back the next day and
Yeah.
told everybody. I was like, "Wow, I really love." I got to watch like your whole genesis of stand-up.
Yeah, you did.
You know, from the beginning. So to see I love the idea of like telling the story. You tell them so funny and like in such a great, compelling way that you. Wow, can I see that? Like right now, I'm going to show it to you.
Thanks
It's
so
such a
much,
good show,
Jay.
but I said it was very much like I thought it was cool, a love letter to your girl.
That's right.
Which is very, very cool. So, I wonder if there's anything that she's absolutely been like, you just
She
not
like
at all.
the skyjacking was a real point of contention, and it was.
How long did the negotiations last?
I mean, it wasn't. It was basically non-negotiable, and that's why it was such a problem.
Yeah.
It had to happen.
You're like, listen,
Like I just have to.
I gotta jump out of a plane and jacket.
Yeah, I got to jack off and blow a load as I fall out of an airplane.
Did she give you the Rocky 2 where she's like, I want you to come?
Yeah.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Hey, if you don't want me jacking off when I jump out of the airplane, I won't do it. I want you to do one thing for me.
Come here.
Come hard.
I want you.
Ding. Come fast.
We got the plane ready.
What are we waiting for?
Oh, yeah, dude,
Get us to
So
30,000.
did you do it? Did you work it out before you did it, and then?
There were stages of this, and what was difficult was that in the beginning of our relationship, Lux spoke up about being unhappy with the frequency that I get butt naked and show my penis to the whole wide world.
Okay.
On camera.
Okay.
And at that time, when she first surfaced that, my defense was, babe, it's not like I have a boner.
Yeah. That's funny.
But then Q...
That's like you having a gun and being like, I'm not pointing at anybody. I'm just
Right.
showing you guys that I have it.
Right. And so Q2 about a year later, and now I'm without that defense because
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
going to
you're-
have a boner.
By the way, the clouds are about to see this boner.
Yeah, I'm going to have a boner. I'm going to be blowing a load all over the place, and it was really tough. Plus, Lux was... It was kind of a moving target. Some days, like, it really upset her, like, a lot.
Yeah.
And I felt terrible. And then other days, like, she would be kind of like, the weather changed.
Yeah.
You know, from
Was
day
there
to
like
day.
a countdown, like to the day that you were?
There
gonna do
was,
it?
and what made it even worse was that it was important to me to try to blow the biggest load ever. So I...
You're also denying her sex, trying to back one
right.
up.
I
Yeah.
absolutely
You're
denied
chugging celery juice. And
I
you're not
denied
having
her sex because I had to build up for 4 days, and she's like, "What? First off, I don't like the idea now. Like
Women weaken loads.
yeah, but in any case, now there's one, and maybe it shows progress in our relationship. I don't know, but an idea came up today, which I think is I've had the idea for fucking.
I haven't not liked
20.
an idea you've ever come up with, I
Okay.
think. Everything
Okay.
you do.
Yeah, I'm also
Okay.
trying to be empathetic to the people that are around Steve-O.
Right.
And when he comes up with an idea, you go, yeah, okay.
Okay,
There's
now-
got to be part of you that's like, what is it?
Follow me through this one.
Okay.
you get a basically just a can of spray paint. I think white's the color. You spray paint a big circle on the ground like it's a sumo wrestling. Okay.
Got it.
Okay, now you've got one of those double-ended dildos. There's a penis on either end.
For sure.
Okay?
The ass to ass from Requiem for a Dream.
Right. The two contestants, they start with their backs to each other. Each contestant inserts one end of the double-ended dildo, and then they try to crash each other. They try to crash the other man out of the circle.
To get him to walk forward out of the circle.
It's double.
So you're trying to fuck.
You're trying to ass him out.
It's double-ended dildo butt sumo. So you both have the dildo up your ass, and you have to push the other guy out.
There's got to be.
There can only be one true Yokozuna.
If I may, I like to thicken these kind of things. I think you need some sort of a contraption, though, that's going to have this butt plug also attached, just like a strap around your front, or that dildo's going to fall out if you're just trusting guys to keep their asses together that much. Or that's going to have to be one long double dildo.
I was thinking it would have to be kind of a shorter double dildo.
Yeah, more like in it.
But the first,
you want your butt cheeks to touch before the dildo reaches your guts.
For sure. But any movement, if it's too short, any movement away from each other, it's going to happen. It's going to fall out 3,000 times. You got to keep their asses almost smashed together.
So it's
holding it in is going to be the difficult
it's
part.
like a strap-on dildo, except the dildo's behind you and it's strapped on.
The internal movement's still going to feel super awkward and gay, for sure. It's going to be moving like when a girl rides a short dick. Been there. And you know what I mean? So it's like, even though it's like they're kind of locked together, when the double dildo's up their ass, they're still going to feel like they're kind of in and out of it.
Okay, well, I think that we've arrived at the conclusion that this is a go.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
I think you checked off all the major boxes.
Now, next question. Should I not be so selfish with this idea? And should we have a sumo wrestling ring set up at Skankfest and just do the full brackets?
Damn.
Yes.
Full brackets. And
people might do this.
I mean, I'm thinking you can get 8 men. You can get at least 8 men.
Yeah.
To double
the worst
dildo.
case scenario, you get 4. You get 4 guys.
Worst case.
Dude, this is Skankfest we're talking about.
In
I think
Vegas.
that we can get in
Almost yearly, Zach Amico has rat trapped his own dick.
I think this feels more like the Color of Money competition.
I think you come in. I think you're gonna have to come in dressed like Don King, and then we're gonna have to get these 8 fighters down to one super.
Dude, fuck 8, dude. It's gonna be way more than 8.
Maybe.
16 or 32.
Watch this.
Or 64.
This is my prediction. I think you could have a fucking charge a certain amount of money in order to enter.
Oh, like an entrance fee?
I think it could be a handsome entrance fee.
And then we give a nice prize at the end.
Yeah,
for
you get to keep the dildo.
But
oh my god!
And that's gonna go for $35 on eBay.
You also got to think about how many we're gonna have to get. At least 4 double-sided dildos to keep multiple rings working in the beginning of the tournament.
More than 4 because, each match has to be its own.
Yeah, Dan, if you recall the All Valley tournament, it had about 8 going around.
That's what I mean. We'll have to go down. We're also going to need a lot of disinfectant for post-match dildo cleaning.
I think that's what Skankfest is about.
Yeah.
I haven't even been there yet.
It's not about that.
Christine, what about your double-sided dildo kumite?
I mean, we already have a ring rented for one event, so the logistics are kind of in place already.
Yeah.
We just need the contestants.
Because we're having Ellis Manias happening there also.
Right, but that's the wrong kind of ring.
He needs a circle. He needs something that can be pushed out
on the
of.
Ground.
I mean, this is possible. This is a doable
It's very,
thing.
very doable.
In fact, the set for my special out there.
Daniel LaRusso's going to double dildo.
Daniel LaRusso's.
I think you just call it butt sumo. It's quick. It's catchy.
You're right.
I like it.
Butt sumo.
I think you're right. I think more people will sign up for that. And Jason Ellis Mania, people do show up for that.
Right.
To fight, like people out of the blue just come and these girls, dude. I'm always blown away by it. It's amazing.
Also, I think
I
pushing
think this will have more.
It's going to be big. Your brainchild, letting people understand that this is from the brain of Steve-O.
Right.
Very big.
I think that presumably Skankfest has a website. There could be a sign-up page.
I'm sure they could.
Christine?
I'm sure they could do. I mean,
You're the
Sign-up
proprietor?
page. I mean, what are we going to charge people to enter this legendary competition?
well, you got to think of price of
charging them?
dildos.
First, we're charging them. Yeah, it's like spring break when like everybody wanted to get kicked in the nuts. Like I swear, I almost opened a nut kicking booth and charged.
Just because they wanted to try it.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
They just
dude,
wanted you to
like,
kick 'em in the balls?
I could have a nut kicking booth there, and I swear I would just be raking in
oh my God.
money all day long. People
Yes, you would.
People want to get kicked in the nuts by me so bad. It is absolutely fucking absurd.
What a cool legacy. You're wasting all this time being funny on stage.
So you just go kick people in the balls.
Sitting there in the lab writing jokes, not spending time with your lady. Babe, I need to get a new hour together. She goes, just go kick people in the nuts.
Right.
And let's get out of here.
Yep. Never skip another leg day again.
Oh man, that'd be a fun tournament.
Yeah, I wouldn't enter it, but
Dude,
I'd
can we
love to.
stop
I'd
with
love
the
to ref
would
it.
be?
Yeah, I want to be the guy who goes fight.
I want to be the guy that hands the trophy in
Yeah.
an old '70s suit.
I like when you say that would be a great tournament. I mean, that's like saying
You're
we're gonna
right.
try to
Wait,
do
I'm
it.
sorry, wait, what's the tap out on this again? How the winner?
There is
You
no
get
tap
butt,
out.
you
There's
get
no
butt fucked out of the circle.
You get ass to ass out of a sumo circle.
Sumo wrestling.
You
gotta
know,
try
for a
to stay in the
producer,
circle.
Christine, you lack vision.
I'm trying to picture it. It's different from most of the
There are
events
gonna-
I've produced
there's
before.
likely to be some kind of fucking pussies who'll actually just want to be out of the circle.
It's very possible. They just want to get fucked in the butt. Because you can turn around on mine. Christine, ass to ass, all fours.
Not,
Standing,
not all
standing,
fours,
standing,
yeah,
standing.
As to standing.
Yeah. And they're together by a double-sided dildo.
Yeah, each fully hosting their end of the dildo.
We got to put
Okay.
some sort of like rope around them as a thing so they don't
Strap on.
open up too much. Like we have to make sure their bodies are together.
so they don't drop.
Yeah, and then they have to try to ass the other one out of the circle.
It's like crashing butts together, and you both have the double-ended dildo.
So every
in your
time you
butt.
smash
You're trying
in-
to knock.
Yeah.
It's like a.
So as you push the guy out, you're effectively really getting fucked.
Yeah, like an abacus, but with asses on a
I
double-sided
mean, we
dildo
could
instead of
put-
those little things on the thing.
Put a sign up.
We can put a sign up.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have the. Yeah,
We could
you
always
got-
put a sign up.
Like I'm using your name though. It's gonna be like Steve-O presents.
Yeah, for sure. And,
Okay.
and we absolutely have to have people sign up officially so they can sign the waiver.
True.
I agree.
Yeah, there's gonna be a big waiver.
Yeah.
And we can't let people do this for free.
And you know it's funny when they say they want to enter the con. He goes, Steve-O, I want to go against you, and then you have to show your battle scar, your super wide ass. He goes, I'm already a champion, son. You think they just give these out?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you don't get a butt like this.
You think they just give these out, buddy? I've done my time.
Good God, look at that.
I'm
ass.
bringing you guys the road show.
Dude, that would,
Yeah, I competed in South Korea in one of these things.
I learned this in Bangkok, where this sport was invented.
I won in Jamaica.
Korea.
Dude, this is. Get ready.
Yeah, it's a big deal, man.
It is a big deal.
You
Yeah.
reffing?
I'm surprised who's going to do it. Oh, it's going to be so many fat men, which is going to be the funniest.
We gotta buy lube.
Nah.
How about this? If you have a ticket to Skankfest, you know you're going to be there, and you're interested in signing up for Butt Sumo, shoot us a tweet with all of us.
Hashtag butt sumo.
Sumo.
Hashtag Butt Sumo. If you want in, and don't waste our time.
Is this
Yeah,
guys
we're only
only?
looking for real
Ooh, is it
challenges.
guys only? I wonder if there should be a women's division.
I don't
Dude,
think women are going to double dildo.
I don't know. Vegas,
think- you know
Vegas,
what?
you're gonna see a van pull up and just a bunch of pros
It's not
that
funny.
are rigged.
That's not fun.
It's
That's not
not-
funny for women.
It's not. It's funny if guys
It's
are doing it. You're
really,
absolutely right.
really fucking funny if guys do it.
When guys do it, it's when we have to sit there and you have to go.
Oh.
When the girls do it, the guys have to go. It's hilarious, right?
God, look at them.
So funny.
That's crazy. You guys,
Oh,
I gotta
man.
go to I gotta go to the bathroom.
Hey, I'm going to go over this way and get a better view from this angle. Oh, dude, it's funnier over here.
Oh, then just
Dude, you can see your pussy. It's funnier over this side.
just some guy being like, I've been waiting to do this.
Yeah.
Finally, I'm gonna get my shotgun.
Or yeah, someone goes into a dojo and goes, "Sensei, our time is now."
It's happening. Steve-O sent out letters that were sealed in wax. Different karate masters are opening it. Different power bottoms across the country.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, it's like Mortal Kombat. They all show up. All the people who are ready to take a dildo up the ass show up in one place.
All these historic power bottoms. What do you mean? There's gonna be a double-sided dildo?
Yeah.
Dude,
and the loser has to have the one half up his ass and the other half of it hanging out while he takes the Fremont Street zip line.
With it,
Just wagging a tail.
yeah.
Loser takes the zip line with a double-sided dildo hanging out of his butt.
You couldn't be more correct about the strap-on component too. That's important.
yeah, the harness.
Yeah.
They got to be harnessed together for sure.
Or else not, you're just gonna get all slippage.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, does the dildo just needs to be harnessed onto the dudes, and the dudes need to be harnessed together as well?
Yeah, I think you go strap under to the dildo, and
It's
then
kind of like
around.
one of those love swing situations.
I was thinking almost a simply logistics here. We're talking the dildo's up the butt, and then some kind of just like, I mean, it can almost be like rope or just something to like almost like ace bandage. They're like
Right.
their pelvises together,
Yeah.
and then they just go.
Now, first sign of blood, do we call? You guys call it.
I mean, you should be able to tap out.
You
should
can tap
be able to
out.
tap
You go,
out.
oof,
Yeah.
I'm out.
If you have to have like Mateo Lane or a gay comic come in, look at the color of the blood, and go,
Right.
"That's natural wear and tear." That's fine.
They have to touch-
No need for a doctor. That's
touch-
natural wear and tear.
They touch the ground and rub it with their fingers. They go, that's okay.
It's maybe you have a cornerman who throws the white towel.
This is great.
You got a cut person?
Let me get in there.
Get killed out there.
Let me look at your asshole. Go strap back in.
Oh my God, I'm feeling 3 dildos up my ass. He goes, hit the one in the middle.
There's a controversy because one of them gets poppers in the semifinals. They go, did you use poppers? And they're like,
Performance enhancing drugs. Took some powder. He goes, I was pretty loose.
oh, just humping back. I feel nothing.
I've never seen a man accept a double-sided dildo that easily. He goes, I don't know. I've been training hard.
Yeah.
Guy
Leave me
can't
al-
train hard.
Leave me alone, dork.
You know, I know we have 5 minutes left to talk. You wrote a book. That's
Yeah,
so
dude.
awesome. Did you write it?
It's my second book.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Damn, dude.
I'm already a New York Times best-selling author.
What a nice. What a daunting task, isn't
It's
it?
fucking
Starting.
gnarly. It's gnarly. I did not write it all alone. I have a co-writer, not a ghostwriter. His name's right on the cover. His name's David Peisner. He's epic.
Does he just
we wrote both books together.
Do you guys just go away to write it? Do you write it at home?
It's really an exercise in kind of chipping away at like an insane amount of hours of recorded interviews.
Yeah.
Those interviews, the first book had a lot more. I think the first book was like 70 plus hours. The second book was only like 40. And those tapes get transcribed, and then my man David Peisner like just pours through it and creates draft chapters. Then he sends them to me, and then I tweak on the chapters and send back the revisions. And then it goes back and forth a couple of times, and it's just a gnarly amount of work, and it's crazy how much is involved.
Do you do the voice for the
I did
for the book on
for
tape?
this one, yeah, and that was fucking 3 entire 8-hour days in a studio.
Oh man, what was your breaking point? Like day 2, you're like, I just fuck this.
I mean, I never had a breaking point on the audiobook, but like, I definitely just like your brain turns to mush.
Yeah.
You know.
I was
you're
saying, there's
just
times
like,
in writing a book where I think you'd be like, I'm not doing this actually. I don't want to do it anymore.
Right. Oh, dude, like I absolutely used the term breaking point when the deadline for delivering the original manuscript was creeping up. I literally, I was like, I am not okay. I just dipped out, turned everything off, and fucking went up the coast in the RV. And
It's like, fuck this.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because they're like, it's coming up, and you know how much
It was,
work.
yeah, it was intense, man, and it's an intense book. It's intensely funny. It's intensely personal. It's pretty fucking nuts, man, and I love it.
Hell yeah, man. It's very exciting, everybody. Steve's book, A Hard Kick in the Nuts. What I've learned from a lifetime of terrible decisions. It's a great name. Anytime
Thanks,
you can get
man.
the colon in there.
Yeah, you can currently see him on the Bucket List Tour with dates coming up: Chicago, Austin, and of course Vegas. Tickets and other tour dates, visit steve-o.com. And also, he's the Don King of Butt Sumo.
Oh
so
my
get
God!
ready.
You can and dude, you come and see what's left of my butthole in Las Vegas.
Come see the
some
scraps.
things.
Come see butthole scraps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a
He goes,
dude.
I saw Steve-O's butthole. There's no going back from that.
yeah.
Dude,
Dude, we always,
I mean,
we always appreciate you coming by, dude.
there's precious little left of my butthole as it is, but after Vegas, man,
Gone.
all bets are off.
It's totally
Yeah,
gone.
you might have the best asshole at Skankfest by the time this is all over. After these sign-up sheets. Steve, we love you, buddy. Thank
Dude,
you
I
so
love
much
you
for
too,
being
man.
here.
Thank you. Sorry I was late.
Oh,
it's
no,
all
not
good.
at all, man. We'll see you at Skankfest. It's going to be
Yeah.
fun.
Now I know Butt Sumo's happening. I'm
Dude,
pumped.
Clear my schedule.
I'm gonna just be looking at my Twitter feed all night to see how much demand there is for butt sumo.
There's going to be a lot. I feel it.
Bye.
We'll catch you guys tomorrow back here on the Bonfire.
You've been listening to SiriusXM's Bonfire. New episodes every Tuesday through Friday mornings and full shows always on SiriusXM.